Welcome to release question 164 for CAHSEE Math. It says Marcus plans to buy a compact disc or CD that has a regular price of $13.99. I was thinking CD player, but he's buying just a CD. Sorry. This is on sale for 10% off, but Marcus will have to pay 7% sales tax. Which is the most reasonable estimate of the total cost of the CD, including sales tax, or including the tax? So let's think about this one a little bit here. We've got this regular price. The price to start is $13.99. It's on sale though. It's on sale for 10% off, but you're going to have to pay a 7% sales tax. Let's underline those things first of all. So $13.99, it's an estimate, so let's underline that word too. It's an estimate. We can round some things off here as long as we're relatively close. $13.99, I would much rather deal with $14 than $13.99, and it's really, really close to that. So let's say that the price is approximately $14. That's the price to start. And we're going to have a sale of 10% off. So 14 times 10%, that's the same as 0.10. Let's make a little note of that off to the side. So this right here, if you move the decimal place 2 spots to the left, you have a decimal from a percent. So this is the same as 10%. So if I multiply anything by 10%, I'm just going to be multiplying or moving the decimal over 1 spot here. So I'm just going to take this, move the decimal 1 spot. 14 times 10%, 14 times 0.1 is the same as 1.4. So it's $1.40 off, in other words. So the new price, so let's circle that. The new price though is going to be, or the sale price, let's say it like that. So the sale price that's going to equal 14, the original price, $14 minus $1.40. So the sale price, we take $1.40 off of $14, we have a new sale price of $12.60. And so from here, it's going to have though a 7% sales tax. So from this point, I would say we can definitely eliminate choice A. And the original price was $14. It was 10% off, and then you're paying 7% on top of the new price. So it's not going to be more than the original price because of that, because you had 10% off, but then you're only paying 7% sales tax on top of that. If the sales tax was more than 10%, then I would expect a value of more than $14, but it's less than the percentage off. And so to have something more than $14, in my opinion, makes no sense either at this point. So I could cross off A, C, and D. I think choice B would be the best answer here. Let's just verify that though. If we take 1260 and multiply it by 0.07. And so one more note to make, this right here, make a note off to the side for me on this. This is the same as 7%. You move the decimal over 2 spots and you get 0.07. So if we multiply this all together, this first spot's going to be a 0. This one will be a 2, 42 here. 2 times 7, 14 plus 4, got a 6. And this would be 7 times 1 and 8 here. And so this next row though, it's all going to be multiplied by 0, so I don't need to really think of the next row. And so I'm just going to stop there. You got 2 total spots to the right of the decimal up here. You're going to have the same thing up here. So this is the sales tax, this amount right here. You've got 1260, I'm sorry, I messed that up. Woo! How many total spots to the decimals up here, Mr. Wagner? Try that again. 2 here and 2 here, that's 4. That makes a lot more sense. That is not $86 in sales tax. That is 0.862, which is approximately 86 cents in sales tax. So this is the sales tax. Right here. And finally we have our total cost. So I'm going through this whole thing. Yes, I know B is probably the answer, but I'm going through the whole thing in case it wasn't that obvious on the CAHSEE. Sometimes these release questions, and then the actual questions you might see on the CAHSEE, it might not be possible to eliminate every single choice until you get to the very end and get the actual final answer. So the total cost is going to be about this sale price, $12.60, plus the sales tax plus 86 cents, which would be, if we add those things together, that would be $13.46, which is about, or closest to, $13.50 in our answer choices. So this one, 164, choice B, is the correct choice.